not listed. So I got to get over here to the YouTubes, the old YouTube boob tube, and figure this stuff out. No, I already know what to do. I just got to get over here. Kind Coffee Talk from the VW Bus. Yeah, I gotta edit my stream information and make it public every day before I go live. But it is what it is. So we're definitely public. Definitely public. And we're live. L-I-V-E. So let's get coffee and jam out to some Natalie.
Coffee time. My dreamy friend, it's coffee time. Let's listen to some jazz and rhyme and have a cup of coffee. Let me show a little coffee house I know, where all the new bohemians go to have a cup of coffee. Greeting time, the music box is beating time. It's good old-fashioned meeting time, so grab a chair and dig me there, 'cause that's just the place that I'm at. Coffee time. My dreamy friend, it's coffee time. Let's sing this silly little rhyme and have a cup of coffee.
Oh, Stoner! Good morning. Definitely every day.
So save me a chair, I'll see you there, 'cause that's just the place that I'm at. Coffee time, my dreamy friend, it's coffee time. Let's sing this silly little rhyme and have a cup of coffee. We'll have a cup of coffee, just a little bit of java. Yeah, we'll have a cup of joe, don't you know? 'Cause it's coffee time.
Oh yeah, thank you, Natalie, for wakey with that coffee song. A super, a duper, happy Wednesday, hump day, halfway through the week, closer to the weekend, closer to payday. It is the 19th of February, 2020. Good morning, Stoner!
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah. Good morning, brother man. I'm glad you've made it aboard the old VW bus this morning. Let me turn my heater up a little bit. Here we go. Oh, man. So, yes, it is a Wednesday. Well. Good morning. Good morning, Yvette. Hope you're well in a totally hip and groovy over there. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you're safe. I've been digging your little snippets of you and your friends hanging out and karaokeing and dancing. And you guys look like you're having all kinds of fun over in your neck of the woods, Yvette. Heck yeah, thank you so much for joining me this morning. We're truly international this morning. All the way, I do believe you're all the way over there in Hong Kong. I hope I'm correct, Yvette, that you're still hanging out in the Hong Kong neck of the woods. It's cold there, huh? Cool. Still in Hong Kong. Please, I put positive vibrations into you and all the wonderful folks over there, because all that crazy coronavirus stuff, or corona, whatever it is. I'm not going to get into the politics of it, but it's crazy stuff, man. Crazy. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're having fun and dancing and still being the sweet you who you are. I gotta get some more coffee. Yeah, it's kind of cold here. I guess tonight, sometime late tonight, on into the morning, it's supposed to snow. We're supposed to get winter-like weather. So that's yeah. I'm gonna go for 3 weeks. Wow. You took your exam in the house, huh? I don't blame you. I mean, that's some scary stuff, It really, really is. But I'm glad you're chiming in this morning and hanging out in the old VW bus this morning, Yvette. Yes. I know. I can't imagine being anywhere near it myself, but the whole thing is janky to me. The whole thing is super janky to me. Like, I don't know, man. They say it's like humans contracted it from bats, from humans eating bats. Well, in my opinion, I'm pretty sure humans, especially in that neck of the woods, have been eating bats for a cool minute in bat soups and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I don't know much about that type of stuff. So, yeah. But at least that's what, the way I understand it, at least through the media here in the United States, is like patient zero, when that coronavirus got, it was because of eating contaminated bats. So, but I don't understand, like, humans have been eating bats for hundreds and thousands of years, and I don't know, I'm not the smartest of man, but I don't understand how all of a sudden a bat can seriously, do something like that. But I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, but it's serious stuff. It's very scary. I'm glad you're okay, Yvette. You're coming to the States? Heck yeah. You come to the States, you come to the Midwest, here in Oklahoma, that's AKA Toklahoma. We hang out. There's always a place for you to hang out here in the old VW bus, man. Oh yeah? Is it? Wow. See, I haven't been paying too much attention to that virus stuff, Stoner, because the whole thing really kind of freaks me out, because it's like, I mean, it does, man. It's just straight up. Nope, I haven't seen any of those videos. I haven't been researching the whole thing. So yeah, I mean, just no. Nick, good morning, brother Nick. Hope all is swell, well, and totally hip and groovy in your neck of the woods. Hold on.
Run.
Nick's in town. Good morning, brother Nick. Hope you're swell, well, and groovy. Thanks for hanging out this morning in the old VW bus. Old VW bus. We just been yip-yapping. I'm hanging out with Yvette and Stoner this morning. Been yip-yapping with Yvette about this crazy coronavirus. And I don't know. I just don't know about it, I just don't know. But, here in the States, luckily so far everything is swell, well, and groovy, and it's keeping it down to a minimum, so. Yes, it's been a long time, Yvette. You haven't been doing any live streaming? You haven't hung out in a live stream in a while. Well, I'm so glad you're hanging out this morning in my neck of the woods. I'm pretty sure it's probably pretty late in the evening in your neck of the woods. I'm just now starting my day. Just now starting my day. Of course, tomorrow, Thursday, whole new dealio here on the YouTube channel for the Westphalia Chronicles Blunt Jams. We just hang out in the evening times. Just hang out. It's like coffee talk, but at nighttime. But I'm not drinking coffee. I'm partaking on a blunt and listen to some jams, man. You know, feel free to yip yap with me on. Anything you want to talk about, pretty much, we just talk about. Oh, your day off. Woo, Yvette. My only days off for right now, until after inventory, is Sundays. I only get Sundays off work, because we're right in the middle. We're knee deep in the inventory season. So, and it's kind of slowly chugging along. so yeah. But tomorrow night, like I said, Blunt Jams. Stay tuned for that. Anywhere between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. That's, here in the Midwest Central Time Zone tomorrow night. That will be anywhere between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. over on the West Coast, if you're hanging on the West Coast. Anywhere between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. over on the East Coast, and everything else in between. No stocks. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure the food, the supplies are depleted, which is kind of scary. It's like, let's say if something even more catastrophic happens when it comes to like viruses and people getting sick. I mean, if it'd be complete chaos on this planet. It really would. It's not the best thing to think of, man. Like all that stuff. That's why it's like, in a way, you're on your way to work, Nick? All right, brother, man, be safe. Have a groovy day, a groovy Wednesday. Safe travels to work. Enjoy your day. Oh, no. Oh, Yvette. Man, I hope they get like a wrap, a handle on this stuff, man, because this is 2020. Honestly, folks, this is 2020. We should not be having to freak out and worry about some weird diseases out there by now. Fighting all that weird stuff. We should be able to not worry about that stuff. My gosh, it's 2020. Humans should be well beyond the capability they're doing now. That's just my personal opinion. Oh, I know. It's the same thing that happens here in the States, Yvette, during hurricanes, stuff like that. Especially during, snowstorms, tornadoes, stuff like that. In my neck of the woods, Nez. Good morning, Nez. Good morning. Wakey. I know you're not a morning person. I know you're grouchy and crabby in the morning. But you're alive. You're awake. You're breathing. I know being awake and alive, sometimes you're like, I gotta tackle the day. But you know what, man? We're alive and we gotta tackle the day. It is what it is. Good morning, groovy lady. Hope all there's a swell and a well and totally hip and grove in your neck of the woods. That part. So I seen Brother Mark is going to be announcing when he's going to be hanging back out live on the old YouTube channel on the Rant Jams. You know, Rant Jams channel? Old rant, where he jams and rants at the same time. I guess Mark's going to announce his official return to the Mark Fun Jones time slots, or whenever he's going to decide to start hanging out on the old YouTube channel live. You know, sometimes we all got to take a little break from the YouTube, not because it's YouTube, but just because life happens and life does what life does. You know, I can completely relate because I had to take a little bit of a siesta from social media, YouTube and stuff here a while back. But you know, when I did that, it backfired. It didn't, backfired. It just, things happened, and I lost my capability basically until I figured it out. Until things changed, going live on YouTube. You know, I missed my morning sessions with you fine folks, quite a bit. It's a great way to start my day. I start out just yip-yapping and all that jazz. Getting ready for school. All right. Yeah, that's straight up fact, Jack. When life definitely demands your attention, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah. Life's a little funny thing, as we travel this little journey of life. I find it, and I'm pretty sure it's just the great universe giving me, trials and tribulations, but, I find it very, very funny that the universe has been teaching me good lessons about, when it comes to the, dating stuff and trying to get back into that situation. We've discussed it so many times, and it's, it just, everything happens for a reason. The universe does what the universe does. Just sometimes, us humans, our brains kick in, and our egos and our emotions just are overwhelming, and we just forget how to listen to the universe. Sometimes. The old universe. I especially am one of them. Yes, very true, Yvette. I guess, what I'm learning in this great process of life is not to let my brain overpower, too many of my, emotions, which is a hard thing for any human to do. But that's just basically it. Our brains can overpower so many things, man. Well, what it is, Stoner, is I look back on, my old relationship, and it's like I forget that I had relationships prior to that. So I have to catch myself and remember those prior relationships and think, hey, the last one wasn't the only one in the whole wide world. Don't let that one, destroy your outlook on things. And I guess that's the hardest thing is overcoming those things. And I'm having, in a way, it's just because we're humans. But I'm having a hard time trusting a lot of people because of the things that's happened in my life. I have a hard time trusting in anything, and when it comes to, trying to date ladies, I pretty much assume that they got an angle. They're lying to me and stuff like that, and that's my hardest thing to overpower with my brain is I got to come into everything with a fresh spectacle of eyes, man. And that's the hardest thing to do right now. Because I was talking to a nice young lady that I met on one of these van life. I was like, well, I'm going to go check out one of these van life Facebook groups, and stuff like that. And that's what I did because, living in a van is a hard thing to do when you're a solo man and you want to date, because you live in a van, especially if you're a man living in a van, it's kind of looks kind of crazy for a lot of folks. Ladies don't dig that. So I decided I'm going to check out one of these dating places, for van life folks. And, just like everywhere else, it seems like people, for some reason, like to hide behind alter egos or alter whatever and make a fantasy, which I'm not into fantasies, man. Like, seriously, I'm a real person. I live in a van. I am a real person. The last thing I do not need is somebody who wants to have a fairy tale, over the, text messaging, dealio. When somebody wants to talk to you for over almost 2 months and they don't want to talk to you on the phone, there's something funny going on, man. It's like, we just text message. I've seen those crazy shows. I've seen those catfish shows. You are a fake person. And I know this person will be watching. And so, Good morning, Sister Lori. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So yeah, my biggest thing is not to be jaded about certain things and let my brain overtake certain emotions. And that's the trials and tribulations that's happened. And that was one of the reasons why I had to take a little siesta from the old YouTube. But like I said, once I, understood how much I need my friends, even though I've never met you fine folks, pretty much 99.9% of you guys I've never met, I need you guys in the morning. Just need you guys to talk to. Because I am a nomadic person. I live a very solo existence. There's a very few people I even hang out with or even talk to, and that's very, very short time. So, living the way I live can be a double-edged sword, You kind of get used to, having only you to rely on. And that's a good thing and a bad thing. Yeah, a lot of people, I don't think a lot of people are not even just looking for hookups. I think they got some sort of a weird ego to feed, and they just like straight up messing with people. And it seems like I have in the past, especially in the past year, I have met a few ladies. It seems like that's what they just like to do, is mess with men or something. I don't know. It's the most strangest, oddest thing in the whole wide world. And that's kind of, not all are looking for that stoner. Like I said, a lot of them, for some reason they're just, and it goes with men too. It's not just women. It's both of the species. And honestly, I don't get it. I don't get why people are so mean to people. And I understand, when I was talking with Sister Lori last week about a lady that I've never met that just happens to work where I work, I was just, I noticed that she wasn't smiling and she looked like she was about ready to cry. And I was just like, you dropped your smile. And she looked at me with the most hated look. I haven't seen this look since my ex-wife. This was the way my ex-wife used to look at me. She looked at me and she said, you gotta effing have a smile to drop a smile. And just kept walking away. And like I said, she gave me this look like, like I was scum. And you know what? After what Lori said and an incident that happened yesterday, not with me, it was just something I witnessed. When I stopped in for lunch yesterday, I was waiting for some lunch, and there was a gentleman that was behind me, and I guess he noticed a lady come walking in, and he said it loud enough where pretty much everybody heard. I know she heard it, but she was on her way to the washroom. But this gentleman goes, "My gosh, she's hot." And, I understand why women, it's like just completely are disgusted by how men completely bark at them. I kind of wanted just to knock the dude's teeth down his throat, man, because I was like, that pissed me off, what he said. But I'm not a violent man, But, I got pissed because I was like, that kind of crap right there is the reason why, women look at even the most kindest-hearted men as jacked up people because they have no respect. Most men have no respect for women. So that's what ticked me off. I was like, man, that's the reason why more than likely that one girl, that one lady said that to me. And I wasn't trying to pick her up. I wasn't trying to, flirt with her. I just noticed she had the most saddest look on her face. And I just tried to make her feel better, and obviously it didn't work. But it didn't make me feel any good, the way she looked at me and said to me. Because like I said, I haven't seen that look in a woman's eyes since my ex-wife. My ex-wife, especially the last 2 years of my marriage to her, would look at me quite often during arguments with the most hated look. And it's just like, why are you even with me if you're looking at me and talking to me like that? So, those things kind of jack up a person a little bit, just a little bit. But it happens with both, Men don't respect women, women don't respect men. And it sucks, man. As the species progresses in this future endeavor of this planet, I don't know what's gonna happen with the two peoples, man. I don't know. I just don't know. But I do know this, I do know this. When it comes to the most jankiest things in the world, all we can do is stay freaking positive, man. Just, I know it sounds jacked up to a lot of folks, because a lot of folks have so much bad going on in their lives right now as we speak. I've been going through crap. Everybody has crap they go through. But they got to have a little hope, a little positivity to think about. If it's just, a book to read, or a little nook to hang out in, or a sip of coffee to sip on in the morning, or whatever, just whatever is that little happiness, whatever it is, just try to enjoy those little moments, of those happinesses, and try to recognize the moments when they're not, that when it positive happens, the negative is gone. It's amazing how close or how fast these moments last. I get yip-yapping, I forget to look up and see what time it is and all that jazz. Of course, we'll be hanging out in the morning for some coffee, sipping on coffee. I look forward to every morning when I wake up. I think, man, I'll be on YouTube in a few minutes and just hang out and get out what's on my brain. And that's what I do. That's what starts my day. That's one of the many happy things that I kind of concentrate during those times. I do take the moments to stop and reflect, smell the roses. That's the important things in life. You gotta stop, take those moments to smell the roses. just recognize that we're alive. Yes, we might be going through some crap financially, emotionally, health-wise or whatever. But we need to stop and just recognize the moments, the sunsets, the sunrises, the smells, and say, hey, we're alive, man. Just for now. Because we're only guaranteed this one life. The life of me, the life of you, the life of everything. Just this one life. There might be another life, reincarnation or whatever, a redo, who knows? But all I know is we're guaranteed right now, this moment. THC colored glasses. Of course, stay tuned for tomorrow night. We'll definitely be putting on our THC colored glasses for Blunt Jams. Blunt Jams right here on the old YouTube channel. And we'll be sipping on coffee in the morning, 6:30 in the a.m. here in my neck of the woods, 4:30 a.m. on the west coast, 7:30 a.m. on the east coast, and everything else in between. Thank you so much, my friends, for joining me this morning. Yvette, all the way from Hong Kong. Thank you so much, groovy lady. Please be safe over there. Positive prayers to you and the rest of the fine folks in that neck of the woods. Positive vibrations all the way. Have a groovy Wednesday, hump day. And as always, be kind to one another, love one another, be grateful for every single moment and moments of the day. Because we don't know. Peace, love, and Volkswagen grease.